I'm Suki from Professional Selection. Today I'd like to talk about a post I made late last year. It was with regards to a particular candidate that had been extremely rude to our receptionist here. My take on it was this individual was so rude that I don't want to deal with them. Whether they're a candidate or a client, if you ring and you abuse my team, I am not going to deal with you. So it was interesting because, wow, did I get a lot of response and a lot of engagement on that. So it really got me wondering, why do people love these not so positive posts that we make? But one thing it did highlight was the level of response and thought process I got back from my audience. For the most part, everybody agreed you shouldn't engage with somebody that's extremely rude to the receptionist. But I also had those individuals that were saying to me, don't trust your receptionist. I had somebody else saying, because you're self-employed, you can't turn away a client is king, and so forth. Well, I'm sorry, I just absolutely disagree with both of those. First of all, if you're going to be rude to my team, I'm not putting my team through that, and nor should you, anybody as a hiring manager. Now, just to clarify, if you're getting the same issue arising with the same individual, then absolutely you need to look internal. Is there a training need there? With regards to a client, there's a difference between a rude client and a difficult client. Hey, we all have difficult clients, that's called business. But if that client is outright rude, belittling to anybody throughout the initial screening process, hell, even after, can you imagine what they're going to be like to deal with afterwards? At the end of the day, just because I'm self-employed does not mean I should be taking on every single client that calls in or candidate. And in all honesty, nor should you, because that individual client that is, as I said, rude, not difficult, is going to be a huge drain on your resources. So for yourself, is it actually going to be a profit-making account? But also think about it. If you've taken on clients that are rude and they are rude to your receptionist, your team. Now I'm using receptionist because that's what it was in my case. Heck, it could be your accounts payable. It really doesn't matter. And you're not standing up for your team. What message are you sending out? Are you sending out the message that at the end of the day, all you care about is a dollar figure and you don't care about their well-being, them enjoying the team, so you don't care what people say or how they're treated? So anyhow, that's my 2 cents worth on it. At the end of the day, it's your choice. If somebody's ringing up and being rude to your team, I would seriously consider not taking that individual on. As always, I'm sure there's many different opinions and comments. And again, I'm going to get a lot of people disagreeing with me as well as agreeing with me. Would love to hear your comments. Feel free to leave them below. Thanks for listening.